It's the ECU Pirates and the North Texas Mean Green. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame. Guys, he told me that his...
He wants to change this route. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
The kick is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Running inside, it's McGowan. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. And the Pirates come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Pirates are in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Hard-hitting tackle. And the clock stops for an injured player on the field. Well behind the sticks on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm. And that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
On his way back from the 20. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, ECU.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide?
Drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the big fella. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And the Pirates are rolling down the field. Fires to the wideout. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going for 6. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
3rd down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Touchdown, East Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that.
The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. On target to the left. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a 1st down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
The RPO fire complete to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Quick strike through the air for the score. They are seizing control.
Let's go.
Rides the back and leaves it. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, well,
maybe some room here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls it and fires to the left. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Snagged in the middle. It's Collier. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not, and if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
The Pirates go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you can tell it was great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play on it.
To the air on second down. Unleashes one. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. And it slips just inside that right upright. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Snowed under by the defense. And the Pirates in the hurry-up. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. The offense changing the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Pirates decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Catch is made at the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to Williams over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. This time they'll go to the running game. And he's dragged down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Converts on fourth down, still going. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Pirates have a lot of options on second and inches. Rides to the back. Finding some room. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Tackled there by the defense. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. Floats it out in space.
Well, this guy obviously is a versatile player, running it and also catching it. That time, though, David, just nowhere to go on third down.
No, and I love it when you throw it to a guy like that. When I'm covering that kind of weapon and you throw it to the flats and it takes time to get to him and everybody is able to pursue to the football now.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. He's got it on the right. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
And the Pirates come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Unloads quickly. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Pirates! And the stomping has commenced. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going for it all. Touchdown, ECU! And the route is on. With that score, looks as if this bunch is about to go 6 and 1.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game. The Pirates will get things started here on offense.
And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Williams open on the right side. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a third and long. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
This time he's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. And the pummeling has started. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue. Wide and... Another touchdown.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to